Hi guys, today we're gonna learn about cell unit of the life. Okay, so what is cell? A cell is nothing but is present in living organisms. Living organisms. It can be both, cell can be both unicellular and multicellular. If a thing doesn't have cell, it is called as inanimate thing. Basically it is nothing but it is a non living matter. So let us recap it right now. What is a cell? Cell is present in a living organisms. A cell can be both unicellular or multicellular. If there is no cell, so it is called as the inanimate thing, and basically it is a non-living matter. So let us, this is the introduction. Now we'll see what is cell. What is cell? Cell is nothing but it is a fundamental structural and functional unit of all living organism. What is a cell? A cell is a fundamental structural and functional unit of all living organism. So right now let us learn about the basics of cells. So okay, first we'll study about Robert Hooke. Robert Hooke, he found cell, but the cell was dead and crook. The cell was dead slash cork cell. Then the living cell was found by Anton von Leeuwenhoek. He found live cell. Now we'll talk about Robert Brown. He found nucleus. So let us recap right now. What is a cell? A cell is nothing but it's a fundamental structural and functional unit of all living organisms. So the dead and cork cell was discovered by Robert Hooke. Then live cell discovered by the Anton von Leeuwenhoek, and the nucleus was discovered by the Robert Brown. So this is there. So next topic we are going to study about cell theory. Cell theory. A cell theory where we'll talk about Schleiden. Schleiden is a British botanist in 1838. What he found? He found plant cell. He found a plant cell. Then we have in 1839, that is Schwann. Schwann, he is a British zoologist. British zoologist. So he found animal cell. What he found? He found animal cell. 1855, we talk about Rudolf Virchow. Rudolf Virchow, he first explained he was the one who firstly explained that cell divide from pre-existing cell to form new cell. So in 1855, Rudolf Virchow, he first explained that cell divide from pre-existing cell to form new cell. So this is what he explained. Okay, so now the Rudolf Virchow, this explained, right, that will modified, and he gave two criteria. That first one is all living organism is composed of cells and product of cells. So what he said, all living organisms is composed of cells and product of cells. This is the first. And secondly, he said all cell arise from pre-existing cell. All cell arise from pre-existing cell. This complete is called as modern cell theory. And the cell divide from pre-existing cell to form new cell. This is called omnicellulae ecellulae. Omnicellulae ecellulae. So let us revise or recap our cell, the unit of life. So cell is a living organisms. It can be unicellular or multicellular. If there is no cell, then it is a non-living matter. It is also called as a inanimate things. So what is a cell? A cell is nothing but it is a fundamental structural and functional unit of all living organisms. Robert Hooke, he found the cell which was dead and cork cell. And Anton von Leeuwenhoek found the live cell. And Robert Brown found nucleus. Okay, now we are going to start cell theory. So first we'll talk about Schedon. Schedon is a British botanist. In 1838 he found plant cell. And 1839 Schwann is a British zoologist. He found animal cell. So let us come 1855 Rudolf Virchow. He first explained that cell divide from pre-existing cell to form new cell. So this is called as omnicellulae ecellulae. And this Rudolf Virchow, from this explanation it is modified that first thing is all living organisms are composed of cell and product of cell, and secondly all cell arise from pre-existing cell. So this is the modern cell theory.